Are you a minority DJ or artist? Do you have a business and you're in a minority? Do you want to get more business? Stick around and I'm going to tell you the #1 tip on how to prospect for more business as a minority owner in the United States. Welcome in YouTube. It's another edition of How to Be a Better DJ and Business Person. And it just doesn't apply to DJs. It can apply to being any kind of creative person you want. We talk about everything from how to build your business, how to execute better contracts, what should be in your contracts, pricing, inflation, how to deal with all of that. And today's topic is how to be a successful minority business owner. Couple of things you guys got to do. #1, register your business. Yes, register your business. Now, I know a lot of you guys have already said, hey, I formed my LLC already. I formed my S Corp. I formed my C Corp. I filed for sole proprietorship. Do you know how you could leverage that into getting more bookings? Just because you filed to be a business does not mean that you're fully taking advantage of it. Yeah, we have tax breaks. Okay, so we can write some things off. Do you guys understand how to write off things, by the way? Do you understand how to write off and bookend your trips properly? That's going to be another video, so stick around for that. What we're talking about today is how to get and prospect for more business as a minority, women, LGBTQ, or a veteran-owned business. Okay, so you've gone through the registration process. Now, every state has this, and federally they have this too. They're called set-aside programs. What's a set-aside program? There are certain types of contracts that government, state, small, whoever they may be, they have these set-aside contracts where they have to guarantee a certain amount of business to the types of businesses that I mentioned. So the first thing, yes, create your business. You've already done that. The second thing, go on Google, look up your state, and look up register minority, women, LGBTQ, veteran, small business. Okay? It's going to take you to the portal where you probably registered your LLC or your S Corp, C Corp, or sole proprietorship. And then you can go through the checkboxes of what you may qualify for. Okay? So after you do that, what can you do? Now, in New Jersey, we have something called NJ Start. And you could look this up for each of your states today and take advantage of this. After you get your certification, you can get your small business certification instantaneously, basically. The rest, they take some vetting. But after you do that, you can go back on your state's website and you can find the contracts that you can bid. Now think about this. Schools, universities, daycares, teachers unions, unions in general, anything that is state-run or state-affiliated, there's something that is called an RFP process. What's an RFP process? Okay, so each state has a certain threshold where if they're doing business with a single vendor for that fiscal year, they have to go through an RFP process. It's called a request for proposal. Or they have to have a vetted contract or a GPO contract. The benefit of having one of these contracts is you can then take that contract after you've bid on it and bid on the opportunity, and it's generally shared with every entity within that state. So for example, I may bid on something for Rutgers University. For those who don't know, I spent a decade as the official DJ of Rutgers football and a portion of that with basketball. So shout out to everybody over at Rutgers Athletics. So there are RFPs out there, right? You bid on them. If you're awarded, then you can bid on other projects without question. So for these small business, minority business, LGBTQ set-asides, there are certain categories and contracts that will only be opened if you were a registered business of that type. So make sure you go out and register, and then you can prospect for clients that way. Another thing is companies love doing business with small and diverse groups. these days, diversity is a big thing, and companies have to justify their type of spend that they're doing with direct, diverse businesses and with secondary, which is called tier two diversity, right? So if I'm a company like ShopRite, I have to show that I spend X amount with direct diverse groups, direct diverse vendors, and I have to show that I spend X amount on tier two. Again, tier two is if I'm a contractor for ShopRite, then they want to see who I'm spending my money with, and that's a tier two type of spend. So make sure you register your company as a diverse vendor. After that, the rest is up to you on prospecting, but the contracts exist and it makes it easier for you to sell. And having those little certifications, it's pretty cool, right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for another Wednesday on building your business as a DJ and a creative here. Make sure you hit the comments, hit the like button, smash that bad boy, and hit share. It's all about spreading love. Peace, y'all.